Time for today's show. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Flying high in the sky as the bashful waves go by, as our spaceship is flying away. As the Earth and the stars light us up to Mars, as our spaceship is flying away. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. Silent night, oh yes, tide. All goes well, all goes bright. Bells are ringing to our lightful stars. Peace in heaven we sweep us all. Sweet and save your soul, sweet and save your soul. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. Appa Jacobin Appa Stewards. It's the most wonderful word I ever seen. Appa Jacobin Stewards. I wish I knew what it was, what it mean. It starts on like an A word and ends with a Z. And somewhere in the middle, it gets off a cork a wee. Appa Jacobin Appa Stewards. It's the most wonderful word I ever seen. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. Smile, you're just smile. Was the whole place is the whole entire world. Smile, you're just smile. It was the whole place is the whole in the wild. Things are wonder, work is kinda crazy. It tells us now that something's like a crazy. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. Dun dun dun. He's not taking his sneakers off. He is sneakers or two. Because his sneakers were so shiny and they were so clean. They were so perfectly tied and then perfectly untied as well. They were so clean, they were washed in soap and water during bath times, and they always never rot because his sneakers were sparkly clean. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. Hey, you're adorable, B, you're so beautiful, C, you're so beautiful, what times? G, you're my darling, and E, you're exciting, and F, you're a feather in my arms. You made my life complete, V means you're very sweet, W, X, and Y, and Z. It's fun to wander through the alphabet with you to tell you what you mean to me. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. Oh, are the people in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, say, who are the people in your neighborhood? They're the people that you meet when you're walking down the street, the people that you meet each day. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. The poor unfortunate souls, so sad. It's true. This one could be the coming, trying to spells as they poison. Do I help them? Yes, I did. Oh, poor unfortunate souls, so sad. It's true. They can flock into my goddess the spells with the police. Do I help them? Do I help them? Yes, they did. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a drink. Look at that delicious popcorn. And look at that delicious candy with sparkling drinks and the candy, the popcorn and the chocolate. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a drink. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. Donkey, doggy, dinosaur, Dexter, doggy, donkey, Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. Go to sleep, my little sweet one. You're my truest of them all. Of all the stars, so bright, so shiny through the sea. Come on, little baby stars, go to sleep and good night, tasting well with unicorns and ponies. Good night, my little baby stars. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. I am going on a ride, and I am going through all three vehicles, like cars and trains and boats too. A car can go like this, and a train can go like that, and a boat can go like this. It's no wonder why all the three vehicles are important to help with jobs. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true was sent to me. 12 drummers drumming, and 11 butterflies, 10 rainbows, 9 turtle doves, 8 tacos, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 lovely birds, 3 French hens, 2 lionesses, cubs, and a partridge and prickle pear tree. Now it's time to say goodbye. Time for today's show. Oh, here comes the Easter rabbit, hooray! Making my funny, hooray! I'm so loony, toony, attached in the head. This whole thing is silly. I love to bounce around. Here comes the choo-choo, hooray! Making my funny, hooray! Walking as I watch the streets down across the hallway. Yippee, Easter rabbit, hooray! Now it's time to say goodbye.